Yeah, what's going on? This is Jackie Marie. So I am making this video titled "When the Sick Celebrity, the Sick Patient is the Celebrity." So a celebrity could be someone like you see on TV, a movie star, athlete, things like that. But a celebrity can also be a local celebrity. So it can be, the mayor. It could be, city council. It could be the sheriff. It could be, you know, someone who owns a business, big time business. It could even be someone who works in a hospital. It could be the CEO of your hospital. So, um, it's hard for us to imagine that they will get sick. Why wouldn't they? They're just like the rest of us. And in recent years, we've seen celebrities, and these are just the famous celebrities um, who had health issues. So we had Lady Gaga, who was hospitalized in 2017. She had a severe case of pain after announcing that she had fibromyalgia. Jason Bieber, no, Justin Bieber. I don't know why I want to call him. First, I wanted to call him Justin Timberlake. That's what I wanted to call him. Justin Bieber. He was hospitalized like 10 years ago for breathing difficulties, passing out on stage, things like that. We had Mariah Carey some years ago. She was cutting up, all up in the hospital for dehydration. That's what they term they like to use when they got issues, like mental issues. And then, we had Selena Gomez, who she had the kidney transplant. I think she got her kidney transplant from her best friend, and but she has lupus, so it was like a complication from lupus. So she had to have a kidney transplant. Now they all made a full recovery, but their hospital stays were, a reminder that even celebrities are susceptible to illnesses and injuries. So you as a unit secretary, your responsibility when the person is a celebrity is to ensure that the patient receives the same level of care, privacy, and that means that you keep their information confidential. And when I say information, I'm talking about the condition, treatment, things like that. Um, like some cases, like when DMX, the rapper, when he was in a coma, and I made that video telling you what more than likely was going on with him in the hospital because he was, he had a heart attack and all that good stuff. See, that's you know how I was able to make that video because from what was released, me working in ICU, I knew all that. So when they were saying certain things, like I knew what they meant. So I'm like, why are you telling this man business? You know what I'm saying? Because I knew what was going on in that hospital, even though I don't work in that hospital. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because folks telling, stuff getting all out. And so, and me being, a little bit smart, I knew exactly what was going on. And I even made that video that I didn't think he was going to survive. And he didn't. He didn't. And because I had seen it, you know. And then, sometimes the celebrity, it may not necessarily be the celebrity themselves. It could be their family member. So, sometimes you might see a celebrity's parent in the hospital. You might have, you know, um, a friend. So, like a friend of the family that's in the hospital and the celebrity comes to visit them, or things like that. Because we've had that, we've seen that. I had a celebrity, the one guy. So the celebrity was friends with the guy, and his mama was in the hospital, was in the ICU. And so the celebrity walked right past me and almost fell out. Okay, like, oh my God, that's her. Like, Oscar, what's the Oscar? I guess that's the highest Academy Award. Okay, like, oh my God, like I knew who she was. Okay, I don't see her in many movies. Like, whoa. So, and she was just there to visit somebody. So, but 9 times out of 10, it's usually the celebrity. But like I said, it could be their family member. And or it could be somebody they know. But you still gotta, you know, keep the information confidential and patient's condition confidential in their treatment. Same thing with Jesse Smollett when he said he had got attacked. You remember he did the walking down the street in Chicago below zero. And do y'all know how many people got fired and suspended for looking at his medical records? Because he came in through the ER, and all them nosy nurses and doctors all logging in to see what, like, you can't do that. You know, like, you can't do that. So, I mean, I know it's tempting. Look, I run the other way. I don't, I'm telling you, one of our, like, vice presidents, he was in the hospital. He was in the ICU. And, because he was on our sister floor. And when I say, because I was working up there that day, when I say I was in out that chart so fast, okay, because you ain't gonna say Jackie was all up and through reading his chart, and I'm talking about his electronic chart, so sitting on the computer looking, they track all that. Honey, I came in and came out, I was in, out, okay, ain't nothing new, okay, no new orders, and next on to the next, like, it was that serious, because I was not the one, because you know they track all that, you know they go back and look and see who all in there. And so, you know, that's one thing. And then, you know, don't be telling stuff. Right? I know we be telling stuff to, you know, coworkers, but like we gotta learn how to keep stuff confidential. One thing I say about the ICU is they didn't tell too much. Like, I didn't really know what was going on with I mean, I could see it. I mean, the ICU wasn't that big, and I could read. You know? Okay, I can't read. You know, I could read a chart and everything, but they really talk too much about the patient unless it was like something weird or you know, just something just off about it. But like most of the patients, you know, most patients are good patients anyway. It's always them, you know, you always gotta have one, two that cut up. But you know, for the most part, most patients are good. You have issues. So, but yeah, another thing is to always be prepared to deal with special requests that the celebrity or their family may have to ensure comfort and safety. You know, so just like if they ask for a certain thing, 9 times out of 10 they go through the doctor, and then they'll go through um, the doctor or the nurse. Because sometimes, you know, they might doctor something, the doctor come out, tell the nurse, tell the supervisor, get this form, whatever. And then, you know, just be prepared to, they gonna have you go do it. Okay? You gonna do it. You know, you gonna have to make a call. Because, you know, we had times like the patients, like in ICU, we had patients that were, you know, they drank every day, like alcohol. They drink every day. If they did not get any alcohol in their system, it would be ugly, okay? Like their body would go in shock and shut down. And so I will always have to call. So the doctor would write an order for them to have like alcohol, like liquor. So we would have to keep it in the in the refrigerator, in the bag, in the pantry. And so I would have to call over. We had a area for like VIP. But you know, so 9 times out of 10 celebrities went over there. But if they needed special treatment, then they would come over to our ICU. They wouldn't even go to the ICU over there. Like literally is right under them. They wouldn't even go to the ICU. They would come over to our ICU because ours is nicer. And then they'd be over in the corner. But like we would have to order alcohol, and I would have to call the chef. So like I would have to call over to the VIP area. Well, after a while, I got the number, and then call down and call the chef. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Well, again, it depends on what they ask for. Sometimes we would call the chef for the alcohol, and sometimes we would get it for the pharmacy. If it makes sense. Okay, so we always had to do this back and forth. Sometimes we would get from the pharmacy the alcohol, depending on what kind of alcohol, and then sometimes we would get from the chef because they would have the liquor, you know, for the, you know, P, you know. So it all depends. I'm the one who always had to make that call. So just be prepared to make phone calls for special requests. They might need some. They might want, the VIP rooms. They had, they just, the VIP rooms were different than the ICU rooms. Like they had different amenities. Like they had closets in there. Cause our rooms didn't have closets. You know what I'm saying? Like the regular rooms, they didn't have closets. And so, and they had closets, or they would have what them things called, like an armoire or whatever that you can put clothes in and stuff. They had that because I know they had that in the room, like in the oncology room, because the patients would, you know, move in kind of stuff because they would be there for a while getting chemo and things like that. So, yeah, be prepared to make those calls because I had to make them calls, and then sometimes they just need things, and then sometimes you have to be remind them no, like flowers, you can't really have flowers, not in ICU. You don't do flowers in ICU, and so things like that, balloons and everything, but flowers. So there are requests that you may have to handle. Like then you might get asked to handle, and then there's some things you got to remind. Look, we don't do all that. And you want a lot of flowers. And why you want a lot of flowers in the ICU is because of surgery, and they have wounds that may still be open. You don't want things floating around getting into the wounds. So that's basically what it is. And then also and that's one reason why they don't allow it in nursing homes. So if someone's leaving the hospital and they have flowers, but they don't take them with them, that's why. So just for y'all new ones, so y'all trying to figure out why they always leave these flowers here on the counter. They ask people if they want these flowers and someone's being discharged. That's why. Because you got people that got allergies and things like that. But that's the reason why we don't allow it in ICU. But people have allergies in nursing homes and things like that. That's a fun fact right there. That is a fun fact because a lot of people didn't know that. Because we used to get flowers all the time because people be leaving, especially not so much in ICU because we would let them know because something don't even make no sense. Our volunteers, because people would order flowers for the patient, right? And they would go through the gift shop. And the volunteers would bring them up like, when is y'all gonna realize that we don't do flowers in ICU? Like when? Okay, when? When is the gift shop gonna realize that we don't do when? Okay, we always had to tell them we can't take them, or so what to do is I would have to stop at the door, so I would sign for it, and then I would let them know, I would literally go to get the flowers, go to the room, and say to the person, you got flowers, but we don't allow flowers in ICUs, and then so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep them in our break room. Because we would keep them in the break room. And then when they would leave, we would give them the flowers, like if they were going home. So that's what we did. That's how we handled the flower situation. But yeah, there are all kinds of, guidelines and things like that when it comes to a person being, especially a celebrity or their family in the IU. You see all kinds of stuff. You might have people who like comfort and safety. You might have people who need special blankets. Like they blanket from home. Cause I don't think we got any fancy blankets. I don't think we had anything fancy. I don't know. They might have it over in the VIP section. So usually for a lot of stuff to have to call over there because they were the ones who were trained to handle high profile patients, not us. But see, something was wrong. So they had to come over to us because they were to their own. And all of them was under the same director. And the director, he was the one that the unit that had made everybody cry. All the nurses be crying going over there. Everybody hate going over there. Nurses be crying. Okay, everybody going over there. And but he was also in charge of the ICU over on that side. Why are they over here with us? Because we better. That's why. Because we better and nicer. and it's just much easier. I mean, because like the intensivist, he was there. The intensivist and everybody was over there. Wow. If something happened, they got to run over here. You know what I'm saying? Run across halfway across the dang hospital. They want them over there with us because better. Okay, but we weren't really trained to handle celebrities. We just knew how to handle them better. Do you understand? Like we didn't have all the amenities like they had over there, but we knew how we were better trained to handle them. But yeah, it's a lot to come with now. Depending on where you live, but depending on how if you see celebrities, and don't think just because you live somewhere you don't see no celebrities. You're not just because you're not in California or you're not in New York. You got celebrities down here in Florida, South Florida, Miami, Broward, West Palm Beach. Got celebrities all over the place. You got people with money all over the place. High rollers. Everybody got a mom and daddy. Celebrities got mamas and they got daddies that get sick. A lot of elderly down here. Nashville. You think somewhere like they got a lot of country singers and things like that. Atlanta. So don't think because you live somewhere that it's not really celebrities. It could be like Canada. I would assume Canada. Like in Vancouver, I would think you would see a lot of celebrities because they film a lot of movies there. You know, so I'm pretty sure people have seen treated celebrities, American celebrities, things like that. And of course, they got celebrities and Canadian celebrities. Okay, my favorite Canadian celebrity is Shania Twain. I love Shania Twain. But yeah, so just know they go through things just like the rest of us. They stay human. Yeah, I hope. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. If you got any comments or questions, you can put them below. Y'all, I am almost to 500 subscribers, and once we reach 500 or more, I am going to get a big discount on my ebooks. And so if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. Don't don't forget to like the video, share the video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.